Hello, everyone. This is Luther.
This is Zoe, and today we're going to be sorting CC Challenge 1 Exposition book characters into Hogwarts houses, and if you were able to track with that, you're going to enjoy this video!
Alrighty. Are we ready to put the names to that?
Yep, put the names in the hat of sorting.
Boom.
I'm not brave.
I have chosen
Pearl from the Scarlet Letter.
Pretty smart.
She's pretty smart.
She kind of like knows everyone when she sees them. Like she just knows who they are, and she like can discern if she likes them or not. It's interesting. She also wears very pretty dresses. I think I know for this one what I'm doing. Do you know?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Count it down.
Sure. 3, 2, 1.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah, you know, she's like wise.
She's
smart.
She's very smart and very wise. She's very intuitive. She kind of knows what she thinks about people. She has like a strong opinion about it. She just gives off really big Ravenclaw vibes. I think it's even just like she's not super loyal necessarily. She's not super brave necessarily. She's not super cunning. She's really smart.
Oh, I'll draw the next name. A teen, the best friend of Matt, and the sign of the Beather. You know, he was cool. He had a fun dog. He had a bow and arrow.
I already know what I'm putting him in. He's a pretty cool character. He definitely has a strong opinion about how he thinks he should do the way things should be done, and his grandfather is trying to get him to learn new things. But he's a little bit of a reluctant student.
Yeah, I think I know.
Okay,
I think I know.
3, 2, 1. Gryffindor.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Why do you say Slytherin?
I don't know. He just kind of like, you know, he's cunning, right? Like he's kind of.
I don't know. I just think he's really brave, and he like really is excited to prove himself and to like show that he's brave and get out there. And he really cares about his people, and he's trying to protect them and protect himself and protect his new friend. I could see it going either way, but I lean towards Gryffindor.
I thought he was kind of on it. Like he wasn't a very kind person, which I know Gryffindors cannot be kind people. I like James and Sirius and whatnot. Every one of these houses can be jerks. I felt a bit more leaning towards that side. He has a bit more of like everything I do is right, kind of like reluctant to learn.
I guess so.
I
think I can see that kind of stubbornness, from either Gryffindor or Slytherin. So I think it'd be a good time to mention why we didn't do some books.
You didn't do some books because in the Challenge 1 program, there's a bunch of books where it's like your tutor could choose this book or this book to read. And
we ended up choosing different ones. And I did Challenge 1 a long time ago. I'm in my senior year of college, so it's been a minute. Alrighty, next name?
Yeah, you choose.
Johnny Tremaine.
Johnny Tremaine, the man with no hand. You know, on the cover.
He does have a hand.
What? Oh, wait, he does have a hand. On the cover of the book, or the paperback books that we have, he looks a lot like Luke Skywalker with the hair, and he has the white shirt and everything on. And then he loses his hand. Well, he essentially loses his hand, and I'm like, this is just.
It's just Luke Skywalker.
He's just Luke Skywalker.
This ended up being, I think, one of my favorite books just because of all, like, the ties to what actually happened in history, but, like, still getting that, like, creative other side and, like, this different point of view that's being taken and this different story that's being taken, giving you, like, he's also giving you a picture into, like, kind of the culture of the time, which I really loved. I really enjoyed Johnny Tremaine. This one's hard. I think I know, though.
Yeah, I think I have one.
I feel like he almost changes houses midway through the book.
He kind of does, yes. He does change book. I'm gonna. Ooh. I'm like, yeah, he does change, so it could really change.
Gut reaction.
Right,
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Slytherin.
Wait, which one do you think he switches to?
I think he would switch to more of a Gryffindor, like self-sacrificing.
Yeah, because at first he's very, in some ways, self-serving to a degree. Not that Gryffindors and other houses can't. Hufflepuffs can't. Hufflepuffs are perfect. He just has this kind of cunning, like, going behind his boss's back to try and get the job done because he wants the money. And I don't know. He's just something about it. The mom in that story is definitely Slytherin.
My read on the books is kind of Slytherin and Ravenclaw vibe more together, and Hufflepuff and Gryffindor. And it seems like Slytherin is more a part of the smarter side of it. They're a bit maybe smarter than Hester Prynne.
Yes. The woman of the Scarlet Letter. I came away from reading the Scarlet Letter, and at the end of the book, I was like, what? That could have been summarized in one chapter. I was a little bit annoyed. Felt like the book was too long. Probably how most high school students feel when they read the book. Definitely, I struggled with it at the beginning, but by the end of the book, I did actually think it was a very fascinating and interesting story. And like, especially now, I find myself wishing like I knew more about it, even had like even more background of her tale. And I wonder if I someday might go back and read it when I'm out of college and get more out of it.
All right, I think I have one.
Alrighty, 3,
2, 1.
Hufflepuff. Okay, we did agree on this.
She's extremely loyal to Arthur Dimmesdale.
Yeah, the father of Pearl. Yeah, she's a very loyal person, and she's super loyal to him and like keeps the secret because like a lot of the shame that she got was because she wouldn't say like anything. She wasn't saying where the kid came from. She wasn't giving any information because she knew like it would doom him. It actually could have helped her in some ways. She probably still would have been somewhat outcast, but then she's super loyal to her daughter and helps her daughter out and very much loves her. She's also very like, Hufflepuffs are very hardworking. There is a point where people actually come to really respect her for like the things that she makes, and everyone actually even forgets what the letter even stands for. They just think that she's an amazing like woman, but she just, even though she probably could have gotten a lot nicer of a life at that point, she just kept pushing forward and being hardworking.
All right, complete Hufflepuff. But Rab, Johnny Tremaine's bestest friend.
Bestest.
Bestest.
Friend. Alrighty.
Yeah.
His best friend. It's so sad when he dies. And he like gives Johnny his like gun. He's like, keep fighting. Johnny's like,
he doesn't even tell him. He's just like, here, take my gun. Right?
He's like, you have to keep fighting for me. That was like, it was symbolic.
Yeah, but he doesn't tell him that he's about to die or anything. He's just like, no, I'm gonna be.
I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Just use my gun. Leave. Come back in 15 minutes. Don't look at me.
So sad.
I might be taking a nap by the time you.
No, don't. It's so
Oh yeah, it was very sad.
I know for this one. 3, 2, 1. Gryffindor.
Yeah. No,
he is super
I don't know.
loyal
I
and
didn't think about
hardworking.
this.
He could be a Hufflepuff, but in the end, I think he's super brave. Like, he never doubts that he is supposed to be part of this group, which is a very Hufflepuff thing as well. So I think this one could go either way.
Yeah.
I think in the case,
more.
Yeah, because like in the end of like Harry Potter, like the two houses that had the most people stay were Hufflepuff and Gryffindor, and both the Hufflepuffs did it for the right reasons. The Gryffindors were doing it because they were like, wanting to be all cool. I think it could go either way here. I think he is super brave, and that could have been his driving factor, or he just saw that there was something wrong and he wanted to do what was right, which is a very Hufflepuff thing to do. So I think he could go either way.
Yeah. All right.
Last one.
That's the
Go for it.
Don't know. Is it?
Can you find it? You can only find the one.
Because.
Well, what's the last one supposed to be?
Matt.
The boy from
The Sign of the Beather.
Yes, Matt's an interesting character. To some degree, you don't get to know a lot about him. He even like the inner dialogue you get of him is like very like mellow, very quiet and relaxed in some ways. That's what I remember. I could be totally misremembering. I think I know for this one what I'm gonna put. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hufflepuff.
Yeah. My stall was he's a Hufflepuff, kind of leaning towards Ravenclaw.
Really?
Because he's obviously a Hufflepuff because his dad tells him don't leave, right? Mm-hmm. And he never does. He's extremely loyal. He does what his dad tells him. But when Ben came by, he was completely kind to Ben, and he let him into his home, and he let him give him a meal. And Ben was totally just mean and a bad guy, but he was very kind, and he was very kind to the native people.
He's also super like loyal. Like Rab and Rab's grandfather were like, "You want to come with us? Like we're leaving. You should come with us. We care about you. We don't want to just abandon you here because you weren't doing well when we found you, like food-wise in many ways. There's a chance your family's never coming back. Like, who knows?" And he stuck it out. He was like, "No, my dad said to wait here. My mom's bringing home a small child." And he like even made a crib for his mom, which was so sweet. Like, a lot of different things. I don't know. I just think he's a super big sweetheart in the end, and also is very loyal to his family. Like, he was very loyal to his friends as well, but in the end it was like, okay, but my loyalties in the end have to lie with my family.
Yeah. I felt like he was a bit leaning towards Ravenclaw because all the skills that a teen taught him, essentially these skills that took a teen probably years to master and learn.
He learned so quickly.
He had learned in like days.
Sure. Well, that's all we have.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this video.
of the first semester books for challenge
of
one.
the first semester
There
of
will
challenge
be a part
one.
two.
Bye.